the back of a coaching session with a couple of YouTube clients who came and saw me. So I thought I've got a little bit of time. Going to hit a few shots. And if you've got some questions, I thought I'd answer them. I'm on the mat, got the club in hand, hitting a few. So if you want to ask any questions and you've got anything that you would like to get off of your chest, you would like me to answer, Coach Cartwright, Live Lounge, here at Precision Golf. Come and get me while I'm here. Just wait for a few of you to hopefully come and join me. Let's bring that a little bit closer so you can see a little bit more what's going on here. So welcome along. I did a little live this morning when I was opening up the bay. I'm done with my face-to-face coaching. Just been doing some Skillist. This is my Skillist stuff. So got clients here that I'm helping out, videoing a bit of content for them. See if I can get them on track. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm just going to hit some shots while you're, hopefully a few people are logging on. Got some golf coming up, playing in a pro-am in a couple of weeks' time. And I'm considering filming it. Going to film it and see if I can stick it out there on the channel. A bit more professionally done this time. So as ever, always beavering away at the swing. Let me know where you're watching from. Who have we got on? Ray. Hey, Ray. When does the pull stop and the swing start in this downswing? Good question, Ray Houghton. So where the pull ends is different on all golf clubs. So let's take a 50-degree wedge. Let's start with that. I'm going to be able to pull for at least this point, almost in front of my chest, because when you've got a shorter shaft, the swing moment is much, much less, Ray. So I can feel that I'm going to pull the grip in front of my right leg, and at that point, that's where the swing would then take place. So that would be for your pitching wedge. Then you got your 7-iron. That swing moment is going to happen above your leg. So that moment happens a little bit sooner. So here, a little bit higher this time, and there's the swing moment. So a little bit earlier in your downswing. And then with driver, it's going to be really, really short. I'm not going to have much pull duration for very long. Let me just get my T-peg here. And I've actually shot a video today talking about slices of the golf ball and hookers of the golf ball and the different feelings that both golfers would feel. So with the driver, all of a sudden, that's how I'm feeling it, compared to with iron, with a pitching wedge, much, much later. So a hugely different set of chemistry with the driver. So it's a very short pull and swing with the driver. So therefore that quick pull and swing will be way, way more dynamic, which will allow the golf club to feel like it's going to swing 0, 0, 0, 0. Is that straight enough for you, Ray? Is that straight enough for you? All the zeros? Anyway, hopefully that helped, and I hope you're well. What else have we got here? Mega Metal Fan 11. Any tactics on how to beat an opponent at match play besides going low? Well, if you give them 6 or 7 double espressos in the car park, they'll really battle with the chipping and their putting. If you then ask them, do they breathe in or breathe out on their takeaway? Just something that you've been working on. I'm just fascinated to see what you do. That's another great question. And the third question is, have you seen the fact that your driver ferrule seems to be a bit loose? That'll knock their socks off. So there's 3 great tactics that will play with their mind. Hopefully that'll help you. So, good question. Love that. Love that question. Love that question. That's probably one of the best questions I've ever had, other than going low. Look at that. 0, 0, 0, 0. That was just for you, Ray, that. Just for you. There's the pull. There's the swing. So I'm going to be doing way more of these live sessions. I was going to schedule them. I might schedule them. But I want to make it a bit impromptu so that when people are sort of scrolling through their phone, they can grab me and ask me a question. Yeah, glad you like it, Mega. Glad you like it. Where you from, Mega? Where'd you play your golf? And where's your match? Where's your match? Swing's feeling quite good at the moment. Look at that, 4 degrees down, 0, 0, 0. I don't know, keep on getting lucky. Keep on getting lucky. Who have we got on? Oh, we got a decent amount on. Come on, give me some questions. You've got me here, all of this content I've created, and I'm dying to answer questions for you. Let me know, let me know. If you want me to hit a golf club, what shot do you want me to play? Went and hit some balls at the weekend. Can you believe that? Feels really good. Any questions coming in? Oh, we've got a few coming in. Michigan, match is today, 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2? That doesn't seem fair. Well, good luck. Hope you go well. Lee Dietrich, Dietrich, why do you dislike Tommy Fleetwood release? Because, well, look, I don't dislike Tommy Fleetwood doing it. I just don't like how this Tommy Fleetwood release has been so widely applied to all golfers. I see so many bad grips, and I see so many poor movements, and yet everyone seems to believe that having a Tommy Fleetwood finish is the answer. I just don't believe it to be true. Now, I could have a Tommy Fleetwood finish that makes the ball go like that. I could have a Tommy Fleetwood finish that makes the ball go left. And I could have a Tommy Fleetwood finish that makes the ball go right. So the Tommy Fleetwood finish, for me, is not the answer. And if you watch Tommy Fleetwood, he doesn't do it in live play, but everyone says he does it in live play. So I just have a bit of a problem with faddy tips that come from tour players that are seen doing it and that have got really nice golf swings. Check out Tommy Fleetwood's grip. That would be the better thing to copy of Tommy Fleetwood rather than his finish. Hopefully that answers it. Mega Metal. Enjoyed the Live Team event last week. Great turnout. Fantastic. Yeah, they're really getting some traction. They feel like they're getting a lot of people turning up at their events, which is good to see. Any simple adjustments to avoid overcutting a driver, right-handed? Yeah, I think overcutting a driver, there's a few things that Thought I heard a rattle in my head then. Oh, don't want that. There's a few things that you can do over cutting a driver. Just make sure that the ball is a long way forwards in your stance. Don't let it creep too far back. Super easy for golfers to get the ball a little bit too far back in their stance. The more you put the ball further forwards in your stance. And so, look, let me, I need a better tee than that. Hang on. So, the reality is, the more you put that ball further and further forwards, the more you're going to unload the golf club, let the club swing past you. And when you do that, that's going to make the face and the path look more left. That'll reduce the amount of curvature that you see in the sky. So I'm going to place this ball outside my left toe on this one. So if you can see that, hopefully at some degree, put my club in line with the ball, my left foot. I'm now going to put my left foot inside that club. So that golf ball is miles forwards and outside. I'm now going to unload the club and catch it on the way back in. And all of a sudden, when that happens, it will make the face to path really negative, and we'll see the ball bend away to the left. So my path is to the left at 10.8 degrees. My angle of attack is up at 7 degrees, and my face is closed at 5.4 degrees. Now, if I shift that ball back in my stance, and this will all become clear in a moment when I finish this demonstration, if we put the ball back in my stance, so I'm now going to put the ball more in the middle of my stance here. Again, just making exactly the same swing. Now all of a sudden I hit down on it, and the path is left and the face is right. So I've hit down at 8 degrees. The path is actually straight because I call it quite in the middle of the stance. But the face to path is now open by 9 degrees. This ball's now going to bend right. So if you're over fading the ball on the golf course and you need a very quick fix, you need to make sure that the ball just goes a bit further forwards. It's a simple, simple fix. And then just make some swings where your left shoulder is going to feel like it backs off. It feels like it's going to sit down more. That's going to allow the club to swing, rather than when it fades, that shoulder tends to sit up too much. So a couple of little tips there. Ball forwards and get that left shoulder lower in your through swing, and that'll take away some fade for you. What else have we got up there? Mr. Paulson, your camera is in mirror mode. I've switched it out of mirror mode, and I don't know how to change it. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, I don't know how to change it. I've changed it out of mirror mode, but it's still in mirror mode. I will try and adjust that in the future. I'll get some more tech advice. Hopefully that helped, Mega. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. So let's hit a few more. If you've got any more questions, fire them over. Love to help. Love to help. Any content that you would like to see on the channel, let me know. Let me know. Ryder Cup, eh? What about the Ryder Cup? Who's going to win? I felt a bit upset for Keegan not picking himself for the team. He saw how much it meant to him. In the Netflix doc, right? I mean, he was so upset not to get a pick, and then all of a sudden he's not picked himself. So kudos to him for not picking himself. Really impressive. Ray, how much weight should be on your front leg in the takeaway? Good question. My bias is that I would have sort of 60% in the left leg at address, because we're looking to get lower half a bit more forwards, top half a little bit more back, and put a little bit of pressure in that left leg. That actually helps shift the force into the right leg to let it rebound and shift to the right. So it feels like it's a push with the lead and a very quick push with the right. Most golfers have an excessive amount of push with the lead foot off of the ball, which makes their hip slide, right hip elevate, right shoulder gets high, get a little bit tipped, and causes arm planes to lift up. And again, if they've got a crap golf grip, that then helps them swing outside in, swipe across it and hit those fades. So I would say that, you know, much better getting that pressure through your feet out of that lead foot, but focus mainly, Ray, on getting that right hip back, which gets that hip turn, that chest turn, so that you can start to get that arm track a little bit more around you. But again, if the face to path value isn't right because the grip is not quite right, you're going to be making yourself worse. So hopefully the foot pressure ties in with what you're trying to do with the face to path value and your arm plane. All good stuff. All good stuff. Just hit a few more shots here for you all. Bit dicey with that Swiss ball over there. Don't want to catch one out the old Lucy and let it rebound around in the old bay here. Any more questions? Oh, we've got a good question. Looks like we've got a few. We've got Ronald Dekaki. Am I pronouncing that right, Ronald? Can I remove snap hooks with a strong grip driver by holding lag longer? I tend not to have much shafting with irons. 9 handicap for reference. Yes, you can. I mean, if you've got a bit of a snap hook going on, a lighter grip. So a good way to think about it is if you hold the club out in front of you, like so, and then you move the grip. If you can move the grip and keep the club head fairly still, like I'm doing so, you can see that I can move the grip without the head. Now, if you translate that to moving the grip and leaving the club head behind, can you see how it's starting to open the club face up? Which is what you need to do when you're reducing a hook. So a lighter grip and making the grip move quicker will start to make the face open. Now, when I'm doing that, it looks like on camera that I'm driving the grip towards the target. I'm actually driving the grip back inside. Can you see how my grip disappears, but the face is pointing right? So you never hold lag. You allow lag to come to you, but lag comes from being able to load the arms, load the levers, and then feel like the club head trails. So I would say don't think about holding it, think about gripping the club lighter and then starting to feel like you can move the grip faster. Move the grip faster, and you move the grip faster by using your left leg, right shoulder. Remember, that looks like on camera I'm driving it towards the target, but down the line, can you see how it's moving around the corner? You can't see it anymore. Hopefully, that'll sort out that little hook you got going on. Mega, content ideas, length of driver comparison, last 10-year driver comparison, TaylorMade, Callaway worth the money. I don't do equipment reviews. Head over to Precision Golf, they do a load of stuff on that. I'm not your man on equipment reviews, really, on comparisons. But great idea. I will put that forward to the chaps at Precision Golf for you. ETN Golf. Stu, great to see you live. Thank you, ETN Golf. Swinging motion of the club. Some people say it's flippy. What do you say? Flippy? Well, flippy is just toe over heel, isn't it? Toe over heel. Swing motion of the golf club. There's a swing motion of the golf club. I can swing that lever with loft up, and I can swing that lever with toe down. So up to people to see how they find it, but allowing that forearm rotation with the palm down. Well, chaps, I've got a slide. We've got another client coming in here, and I don't want to invade their time. Hopefully you enjoyed this little YouTube live. Catch me soon. I will be doing loads of these, so stay on your toes. Keep that notifications button on, and I will get your golf in the right track for the rest of the season. Happy Thursday, everyone.